Hello? I haven't been able to read anything. I've been trying to, but then like the world is falling apart, and then like booktube is falling apart, and it's been really hard. I know I'm on like social media to make it easier for me to read because I'm talking about books. Yeah, no, that's not what happens at all. Then I just end up scrolling the internet. I just end up scrolling and I can't stop. And I keep watching YouTube videos. Yeah, I know. Hey there, how you doing? Welcome to The Baked Book. Today I'm going to be talking about different strategies and weird ways to help you read more, because you know why. The first tip I would like to talk about is candles. Say it with me now, candles. I'm super late on this candle train too. You know, I see these book boxes with all these candles and I'm like, okay, whatever, like it's a candle. But I recently saw a video and it was somebody talking about eliminating all of the light source in the room and just having candles at night, and it really helps you sleep. And I was like, that sounds like a great way to do reading. So it's been 2 weeks now and I've just had candles in the room, and I don't bring my telephone in the room, and I don't have any other like laptops or anything like that. I'm just having candles and a book. When I go to bed, I know that's what I'm there to do. And it's like, it is bedtime right now. That's been working so well. Number 2, reading in a variety of spots. This is like a really good one for any sort of like commuter who's like on the train. You're lucky enough to like get a seat and then you get to read a book the whole time. I love it. I house sat this weekend, or a few weekends ago, and I got so much reading done just because it's like being in another space let me really get it. And this one, I never thought that I would be this kind of person that would enjoy doing this, but I really like to go to like coffee shops and like just have like a tea or something and then like read there. Or if you don't want to spend money reading in the park, there's another good one. You can crash a hotel and like sit in one of their really nice luxurious things and just like read a book. Probably people aren't gonna bother you, especially if you're reading, and that's like a very solitary activity. You know, people see you reading, they're like, you're not causing trouble, you're reading a book. I should read a book. Totally what they think, right? Number 3. Wake up early. Okay, I know, don't hate me for this. If you do want to read more, then part of it is having some like discipline and having some sacrifice in your life, because you can either sacrifice hanging out with friends or watching TV or sleeping. Take whichever you want, but like for me, I've really liked going to bed early and waking up earlier and having like some extra time in my morning to dedicate to reading, either like 20 minutes or 30 minutes, or, you know, depending on like what's happening that day, like an hour. It's such a great meditation. Set like focus and intentions for the day to really get you off on a good start. This idea is kind of coming from a book I read about the Dalai Lama and Desmond Tutu called The Book of Joy. They talk about waking up at like 3 in the morning and praying for like 3 to 5 hours. And it's like, okay, like I don't want to wake up and pray for that long, but I could wake up 30 minutes earlier and read a book and like set my intention that way. It's really exciting for me to start doing that and like getting in like a different rhythm of things. Number 4, exercise. Depends on like obviously what kind of exercise you do, but like some examples that I can give you of exercises that I have done that have been really successful for me to work out at the same time. The elliptical machine, they have like a place to put your book. Sometimes you have to like hold it and then do the elliptical that way. The stationary bicycle, and a lot of like floor work for like Pilates. Okay, this might be my favorite one. Reading in the bath. This is amazing, paired with number 1, candles. So candles in bath equals I feel like it's like a ritual that I do if I really want to go into the bath and get some reading done. Even just like a 10-minute soak to just kind of like reset yourself and like get a chapter done or something. I feel like it's really beneficial. And I feel like one of the reasons that I really like reading is it's just like proves that I can focus, you know, and like such a world where it's just like so many things like thrown at us at once, you know, we're like balancing like 18 conversations at the same time. And you know, you can just like go be with yourself and the book. And number 6, bring your book everywhere. I'm not an e-reader. It's not something I'm like even interested in trying. I know I could like save trips to the library, but the whole reason that I like to read books is kind of like that disconnection from the digital and like have something that we've had for hundreds of years and I don't have to plug it in, and the portability of that. So that being said, sometimes I will travel with If you watch any of my travel vlogs, like you will see that I will have like 5 books on the plane with me just because I get nervous. I'm like, what if I stop, and like, what if I don't have anything to read? Like honestly, like usually I'll get like 1 book, maybe 2 books done in a trip. In my day-to-day, I always have my book and my journal with me. I do not leave with either of those. I will feel so naked without it because you just never know. You never know when you're gonna have like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or just like a time to read. That is my list of 6 weird ways to read more. Hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up button, and I will see you guys next time. Let me know what some of your strategies are to read more, because I think it's great to have like more of a conversation, not only of like what we're reading, but the process that we're doing that is helping us read. We read a lot on the booktubes, and even if we don't, we are wanting to read, so let's talk about it. Talk to you later. Honestly, oh god, it's like, but you feel so guilty giving like, it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna give the Dalai Lama 2 stars?